Hello, I'm Chris Fenton with the Fenton Group, and I'm here today to give you a real estate market update for August 2022. And this month really is continuing the trend we saw last month. In fact, this morning I was on a national sales call with sort of top team leaders from across the country, and it was sort of a mastermind call, and we were discussing what's going on in the market. So I was on call with people back east in the East Coast, in Toronto, the Maritimes, as well as people here in the West Coast. And it sort of seems to be the same thing across the country, maybe a little bit more pronounced in the major centers. But we're seeing a growth in inventory, a lack of sales, and the big conversation was around erosion rate. How much money is each house decreasing by on a monthly basis? And that's certainly an interesting thing. In Port Alberni, we have such a small amount of stats that I don't know we're ready to calculate an erosion rate yet. We're not in a city with Toronto with so many sales, but it's certainly something to be aware of, that seems to be what's happening across the country. So now I'm going to jump into the actual stats for the month and give you the numbers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the July real estate stats. So for last month, this is for the greater Alberni Valley. So that's Beaver Creek, Cherry Creek, Sprout Lake, and the city of Port Alberni for single family homes, excluding waterfront homes. And I exclude waterfront homes from our stats so that we don't skew the numbers with a big waterfront sale. So in July, there were 53 new listings hitting the market and 23 new sales. The average sale price was $650,446, and the average house sold at 97.3% of the asking price. The average days on the market was 33 days. We can compare that to last month where there was 80 new listings, 26 sales. The average sale price was $635,900, and the average house was selling at 97.7% of the asking price in 36 days. So not a whole lot of change there. I want to make really clear that we're not looking at an increase in sale prices. The fact that July has a $650,000 average and June has a $635 average, $1,000 average is simply because we have a small sample size. When you only have 23 sales and 26 sales, those average prices just aren't going to be super accurate. So let's go to something that's a little bit more accurate, which is the year-to-date numbers. Year-to-date, same area, same type of property. There's been 437 new listings come on the market in 2022 and 226 sales. The average sale price for this year so far has been $645,234. And on average for the whole year, the average home sold over the asking price, and that was pushed up by the early activity in January, February, and a little bit of March before things really kind of turned around. The average days on the market has been 28 days. If we compare that to last year, we'll see that the stats are fairly similar, really. Less listings coming on the market, a little bit more sales, and the average price last year was quite a bit lower. So that's not showing us that the prices are currently going up. It shows us how much the prices jumped in 2021 to the beginning of 2022. Average days on the market has remained very similar. So now to put all these stats into some sort of perspective, what I'm really seeing, what I think we're experiencing right now is in 2021, we watched the most incredible increasing market that I've ever seen. And we're seeing basically, we saw the market go up, and now we're seeing that market start to turn and head in the other direction. We don't know how long that other direction will go or how deep it will go, but we can certainly say at this point that it's turning there not only in Port Alberni, but across the country. So it's going to be interesting, for lack of a better word, to watch how the rest of the year shakes out and see how things look towards the winter time. Thanks for joining me for this real estate market update. If you'd like to get future market updates, please like us on Facebook, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, or follow us on Twitter. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'm looking forward to coming back and talking about the market in September.